You've called the Dockers flag mantle for a month or so now. You were on them early, but did what they achieved, Will, in Geelong surprise you at all?
I mean, no, I didn't. No, I'd be lying to say it did surprise me. I did call it 4 weeks ago, and I'll be hanging my hat just on that. If I'm going to get something right, I've got to let everyone know about it. I mean, Fremantle, they've been building for a long time. They've come from a position out of finals. They've built their list by not making finals for 5 or 6 years. So fans are impatient. The last time they played finals was 2015. But they've built their list the right way. 13 players on the weekend were from the draft, 4 more traded into the club over the last 5 years. So they've got a new list, they've got a connected list, and I've loved watching them play. It's exciting footy, and I think most people would agree, but it builds on defence as well. So that's even better for me as a backman, Kath.
But did it surprise you at all, Will, in terms of no Sean Darcy, no Matt Taberner? Of course, they're without Nat Fyfe and have been for a while now. And just the way Geelong came back in that fourth quarter.
No, it didn't surprise me. I mean, Fremantle haven't required Taberner to kick a lot of goals to win games. Now, he kicked 7 goals against Essendon to beat them, but they don't need that to win. That's what the good thing about Fremantle is at the moment. They've got an even contribution across the board. Yes, they missed Sean Darcy, but they've got Lloyd Meek that comes into the team that quite honestly could play first ruck across most teams in the AFL. So no levels of surprise here. It's a great win on the road in Geelong. It's the toughest road trip, especially from a West Australian team. And for Freo to do that, Geelong in Geelong, I won't say I'm proud, but it was good to watch.
How big, just one more on the Dockers before we talk about West Coast, how big can a win like that be, Will, in terms of making players believe maybe this can be our year? Can you cast your mind back to a big win on the road in 2018, which really accelerated belief and momentum?
Yeah, I mean, good question. Probably a couple, and it does, and it's road wins that do big things for West Australian teams in particular. Now, it's a part and parcel of what you do as a West Aussie team is travel. You travel every second week, and it becomes a part of what you do. But big wins on the road. Geelong would be great for Freo. We had a couple in 2018. We beat Port Adelaide late in the year at Adelaide Oval, which was huge for us. And a bit earlier in the year, we beat a GWS side that were up and about, top 4 contenders. We had a lot of players out. I mean, I was in the team, so that means that we probably had quite a few players out, and we won that GWS, and we got the win on the road. And it really galvanises a squad, and I think that's what it can do for Fremantle this time around.